Hello and welcome back to the fourth and final part of our max difficulty Necromancer SOVL run. We've got 1 billion bones, a septillion skulls, but we did obviously take a bit of a kicking at the end of the last part as we lost a bit of HP, but we can fix that. Particularly we got lucky because what we were aiming to do in this part is take as much experience as possible. Again, we want the XP to try and rank up guys as far as we are able, which is all well and good, but we can only get a maximum. The only way we get experience is by either taking fights or going to camps, so try and avoid these respites. And then you really want to aim for this because after the final shop there's not much point in doing anything other than a campsite, because maybe 1 in 100 chimes you get something really good out of a random event, but typically you want to heal up just for the boss. So I think the best way we can do this is actually we can go heal, fight, fight, heal, and that will get us 4 XP. You could get 4 XP also by going 3 fights in a row and heal. That's better. It gets you a little bit more gold, but I'm not really going to need the extra gold. I've kind of run out of stuff to buy. I'll get maybe 1 or 2 units, a couple upgrades, and that's it. So no, we're going to take the camp because it helps us fix ourselves admirably. We can also kind of game out how much XP do I need. Unfortunately, these big bricks, so the level 7 Skeleton Warriors and White Guard, are going to get to level 8. However, the level 8 will occur here, and then I won't have an opportunity to use the replenishment to go up to their true max size, which is a bit of a shame. I was 1 battle off being able to do that. It's not really anything. I took as much XP as I could, so there's nothing I can do. Otherwise, everyone else should be able to draw levels, which is nice. Yeah, we might as well just do it to the best of our ability. So you get a round of healing for free at camp, which is great because we have amazing replenishment, and then you get to press the XP button, which I'm... Well, let's game up. So I have 3 more, so obviously the characters can do it. There's no downside to them pressing the buttons. Where's the other one? Vespera. Oh, I never picked up a second Necromancer, of course, last. This will level and then have 3 more XP and then level again, because you can get up to level... No, it would be... You're not going to get any more levels out of this one, so you might as well just take the level now. Crumble, replenishment, or gold. Don't worry about gold, so it's just these 2. I mean, I'm never going to see level 8 because you require 4 points. We can't get there, so probably the replenishment, because it makes it really easy for me to go up to max size, which is more important to me than crumble resistance. 1 to 4. You won't... I've got no choice. You're already full. You would probably prefer to take the healing because, again, you'll never see the extra level up. So you might as well just take... Well, we could be level 8, I guess, which isn't a terrible idea. And I don't need the extra ones for... Yeah, let's just become level 8. We'll not be greedy. You're fine. You will level, so just take a bunch of XP and you'll level right now. Yay, stronger summons. It's obviously going to be a bit weak for the next battle, but we'll fix you later. That looks a bit more like my skeleton. Oh, that's an outrageous unit of White Guard. 23. That's meant to be elite infantry. Otherwise, everyone here is... I can't stretch them anymore, can I? Nope. Trying to think. These units are all a bit tight. Look how many ranks start. No, that's as far as you can go. They're all 7 across already. That one doesn't need to be so far apart because it gets all those attacks like that. Let's earn a little extra cash before we go to that final buy. Maleficar the Despoiler. So, I think... Have we played this one? I think we've seen it. It's going to be a bunch of heavy cavalry, which is fine for us because we can overwhelm them with sheer numbers. The downside is that they have their thick abyssal armor, which means I'm going to be saving them on... It's going to be basically 2+ armor saves everywhere, which is a slight hassle. Let's alternate the White Guard again. So, Skeletons, White Guard. Small enough to fit there, and then we'll go Skeletons. Maybe Skeletons on the flank, so they can just absorb things, and you there and you there. Yeah, okay, so a bunch of fast stuff. That's going to be a hassle. I don't really want to... There, again, we're hard countered by... units that have high numbers, the kind of berserker-esque style, so high number of attacks and re-rolling. They can do amazing, huge amounts of damage output, so flank that at all costs. The big defense 5 monster looks intimidating, but it's actually one of the easiest thing for me to deal with this entire army. The knights here, I've got the Banner of Fury and Charge, so I've got up to power 5, so 4's only has a 3-up save. I could hit him with these instead. I think these can take them on. You've got the... What tier of stronger summons are you on? Maxed out, cool. So you can just go up there and replenish all the damage you take. Just go fight this unit. Okay, you can only fight me with one of those. I don't care which one you go with. Well, I guess they could charge me with that one and I can't use your attack. So as long as I charge first, we'll be okay. These are going to come barreling forward. I can't stop them, so I'll just, again, use your spearman strategy of letting them hit me. whatever. I'm going to just back off with the White Guard because I prefer you charge them. Could use this now. Use your Unholy Vigor this turn. Start speeding guys up. Well, I would like one for you and one for you. Probably that one's more important because I can easily do I need positional here. Let's get you into a better position and then you just step away from this so you charge that instead. A bit further so I can twist and not be caught. I'll do. They're starting to come forward, so I want to start counteracting these if I have any choice. So maybe getting you by, and then next turn I can unholy vigor this one. See basically everything, which is kind of annoying. Who are you going to charge is the question. You can do a maximum of 6 damage. It'd be kind of suck for them to hit that, but I can't stop him. Could rush up there and charge him. I can kill him in 1 turn like that would be pretty good. That takes some casualties, but again with our high level of stronger summons I can put it back quite easily. So let's just have you annihilate the devil in 1 turn. I still have a unit left, your spare. That's dealt with. I guess you can start coming around here because once this unit is engaged you'll then be able to flank them and help out a bit. That's a lot of Abyssal Knight, a lot of thick armor to fight our way through. Who goes first? I hope I get to charge you. Okay, I got away with it. They're not going to get to charge me. Okay, I probably should have done that first. What are you going to charge then? Oh, you're going to flank that unit. That's genius. Okay, just counter charge then. Yeah. Can't stop it. You can come up here and hit them in the side instead. Where do they end up is the problem. Okay, well this unit's just effectively dead anyway, so we'll just use all our stuff here. Where do you go? They've moved in such a way that they can't catch that one, which is nice, but they would be able to hit that one. So we probably want to get through that as quickly as possible. Oh, you are in some trouble here, Skeleton Warriors. I don't know what to tell you. Hold on to that, because it's obviously no value for now. You're going to deal with that, because there's nothing stopping you. And then you could probably make your way over here and rear charge that unit. How far can you get with only 8 points of movement? Not close enough to touch the woods, which is what I was afraid of. So I would either have to... I probably want to use Great Arrays on this turn to get more unit types. I can do it next turn. Or I could Unholy Vigor this and get it over here so I can rear charge immediately. Because obviously they're not going to... We're going to get charged by this and charged by that in a moment. It's going to be really bad. But then once that does that, you can then engage them on the side. If you kind of get out of the way, you'll eventually win that. So yeah, let's help this out. Speed up. Just get out of the way for a turn so you're not the target. You'll easily be able to hit there and intercept them later. You with your extra move should now be able to get to here and you can easily rear charge the devil. They've got better skill than us, but they can only do so much. That's a below average number of hits. So that was the 1 turn you could have hurt them and you completely flubbed it. Way to go. I'm going to be here forever. The Abyssal Sorcerer hits a White Guard. The unit kills a bunch more. It'll get easy for us because my defense will be good later. Oh yeah, there you go. That's an elite unit. They hold. Okay, that doesn't achieve anything. Over here, it also rerolls its attacks, but it just doesn't have enough to get through the unit. I think we would win now. If it wasn't for other units, they would just turn around and start prevailing. But we have some problems to deal with. So I mean, you'll still lose this combat because they're going to get absolutely mullered. Why not? Are they all going to die this turn? I don't think so. I think if I use Great Arrays on them, I can at least keep them alive. Okay, you roll double one, which isn't great. There's going to be a lot of... they might disappear instantly. Can I get into the rear arc of this unit? Yes, easily. Other things... Oh, you've got an ability. You won't need that. Save it in case you need it when you come over. I love how everything's got curse stands. We're just going to get... They save on 2+ now, so it's going to take you an age to get through this because you did woefully in your 1 round. You could hurt them. Here. They do nothing. Also 2 up saves here. Yeah, we have so many dice we can overwhelm them. Right, here we go. So it doesn't get to reroll, but it hits 5 times anyway, killing 5. Yeah, I might do some good damage to the devil. I think the devil will die. Yeah, the devil will definitely die this turn, which is good. You're going to hit 16 times. Yeah, killing 15 on their own. That's the unit gone, isn't it? Yeah, because they haven't even attacked yet. Yeah, they're all gone. Oh well, you can kill that in recompense. This is going to be a hassle. They're going to go straight into you now, so I'm going to lose all the white guard as well. You can at least tie those up, but yeah, there's nothing I can do to save you. Okay, do that, obviously. There's no need to hold on to it. And then spells. I could use Greater Raise on this, and... in theory, I'm going to have to start Greater Raising this unit in a second when it gets... How much damage am I going to take? They've got equal skill, so hitting on 4+. There's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. 18 attacks, 4's rerolling, so 9, and then 4.5 is 13.5 hits on average. Power 6 on the charge, defense 5, only get a 5 up save. I take about 6 wounds, so they're not all dead. It's not enough time for me to save the unit. I guess I can increase my defense now. Oh, I'm just going to end up having to replenish it anyway. Use this to speed those up so they can get into its flank. Then you can charge them and you can charge them. You easily reach that there. And you can't help because you're in the wrong position to start. Roll one a turn. At this rate we'll get through them. I guess I can Greater Raise this one. Yeah, about 13. They roll slightly above average. I roll slightly above average, but I took 10. Oh no, that's horrendous. Must have miscalculated that. Do nothing to the character, but we kill the unit. Great, I can intercept them. In fact, I can actually pincer them. I don't want them all to die immediately though. I want an extra turn to use my abilities, so I could do that. Would they hold on morale-wise if I left that alive? I don't think so, so let's just leave them for a turn. That means they're going to turn and hit you, which is a shame, but I think it's worth it to start doing this. Yep, good. Back to full strength. And you can recharge those in a moment. I can use Greater Raise on. I think I took some damage there. One more one. Just accept you've lost knights. You're delaying the inevitable here. Hey, Respo gets one. We could probably do some good damage here. Now, fortunately, their annoying frenzy ability only kicks in turn 1. They won't do too much to us here, but they are fearless discipline 10, so they never run away. Yeah, they quite literally can't if they have the ranks. Now we can kill them. Is this unit taking any damage? No, I don't think so, because all I did is I rear-charged an enemy unit, so just... Did even that one take any damage? We had a fight with... yes, because I think we fought the enemy big abyssal unit head-on, so... Yeah, I can put... There you go, they're back to full strength now. This one's going to take a couple of wounds, so be it. Oh, no one's this turn. How disappointing. But, you know, we're doing great with crumble rolls. 1, -1, and 0 over and over again. Vespera hits twice. Ah, no casualties for Vespera. The white guard do lovely, right? They do... Wow. Without their charge, they're rubbish. Yeah, not remotely comparable to their first turn of combat. Okay, so... Poor warriors. Did get level though, so maybe that's stronger summons or replenishment. 2. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to get to summons 3 because there's only going to be 1, 2 more experience gained, and I need at least 3 to level up. So, alas, we'll just have to take the regular unit size. He's not. Oh, that's going to be. You're going to take a while to get there. You obviously need to do this. And spears leveled. Yeah, just more size. I'll be able to max them out anyway. Necromancer as well. None of that's particularly relevant. Because I'd rather not be assassinated in combat, so I'll leave them alive. And then health-wise, 27 is good enough. 22 white guard is good enough. You'll go up to Well, the thing is, you want the XP at the end, so you probably want to take the healing here. That's obviously fine for a Skeleton Warrior unit. They need a bit of a heal. You, 22, and then I heal. Maybe I could heal once off the next battle if I felt like I needed to, or just take, I think, gold's okay. Just help me out with income. Yeah, oh look, it makes it all symmetrical. Fine, I'll try and fix these units up. Aeolotti, this is going to suck. This is the Reptilian Kingdom's Lizardman one with all the monsters. You know, the things I can't really get through effectively. You there, and then you... I've got no... Normally there'd be a flying unit here to go over and help out, but not this turn. I guess you can wait for something to charge you and then just engage them. And what Skeleton Warriors? Not alternating very well here. It's going to be a mess. Monsters, monsters, monsters. The flying ones will go straight into us and die in one turn. Don't worry about those. What they do have, which is a nuisance, are the skirmishers at the back. That, again, no real means of pouncing on them to get rid of them in a turn. They're going to shoot me regardless. Let's just pass. It'll be a long-range shot, and I've got banners of mists on everything. If they can even get into range. Okay, you. What's your... Whatever. So it's annoyingly, it's defense 7, so I'd have to charge it. Because I do have the... No, don't... Oh, I don't have the Banner of Fury. Shame. Me charging it makes no difference. If I had the Banner of Fury, it would be power 5, so I could get it saved down to 3 up rather than 2 up. And maybe kill it, but I think I'm just going to have to rely on the old... Force them to roll a trillion ones trick. So you could just come here and charge it. In fact, let's not go too far forward, because that's going to walk forward and try burning something. So just let them get into range and hit you at max distance. Kind of pivot so that they... So I'm facing that way, and I can easily flank them with this unit afterwards to help. These are going to fly forward and get killed. Good. Just run into anything you feel like. I'm not going to stop you. They're going to come forward. Can I slip by them to get you into the side of something there? Probably not. That's my initial takeaway. I doubt it. Ready for next turn. Where are you? Well, if I use Unholy Vigor on it now, maybe I can... How far can I go with only 7? So 7 gets me to there, which is terrible. Unholy Vigor won't quite let me through all the way, but I think I can at least escape them. Maybe I can go kill the skirmishers. So let's do this. And I can start raising skeletons on this and this unit to help them out. Oh, and then movement. There isn't really any need for movement. I'm happy for these idiots to charge into me. Could I do my counter charge? No, I'm too slow to go forward, so just stand here and let them hit you. You, I don't want to engage because I would rather the White Guard unit catch you later, so I'm just going to stand here and... Well, I do go up to power 5. So again, 3 up save and then curse standard. I might be able to hurt it. Probably not kill it in a turn, but I could... Okay, well, you're getting charged by that one anyway. So instead... Who's seeing? You can only charge 1 unit. I mean, you can charge either of those. I'm not particularly fussed about who you decide to pick on. That's a guaranteed death, whoever you fight. You did do what I thought you'd do. And then you have your extra speed now. So you can get by those. Is that in range? I don't think so, no. Can I get close enough to charge the lizards there? No, not this turn. So I've got to make a choice. Either I can set up a charge next turn. Can't. Oh, I don't have the banner of swiftness on this unit. That's a shame. That 1 point would have made all the difference. Low-leveled withered bones here letting me down. I can't get the... If I just tweak a touch, can I get... The bevel at the middle is the furthest ahead point, but no, there's no way I'm going to make it. Can't even see that. I guess you could go charge those if you wanted. They could see you to counter, though. It does somewhat free up this unit, so you can kill that one. You'll have a fight there, and then after the fight's done, you can go into that. That allows you to get charged and kill that one, which means you can swing around and fight that later. Yeah, it's not a terrible idea. No one's preoccupying that, but I don't care. The risk is what the bruisers do later, but they're not particularly intimidating. They look big and scary, but they're actually pushovers because they're low number of attacks. You're going to charge me there. That's perfectly reasonable. Counter that. Counter back. There are no other charges I want to execute, so just by all means, yep. Okay, you've got relatively low attack power, so use this now. You've moved into a perfect to flank and kill position later. I appreciate it. We'll definitely do this one now. 3 attacks each for the front rank and all the extra. So that's where maxed out there. I don't know what moved. Those. Let's just pass it. Do you want to use your attacks or save it for when you go into one of these annoying Triceratopses? You'll have what 14 attacks with better skill, but he's going to use Divine Favor on himself, so it'll be equal skill. So I get about 7 hits. Power 4, defense. We'd probably lose. I mean, they do. It wouldn't really matter, then I can just raise them. I think I'm better off just holding on to it. Even if I lose and crumble, I'll be okay. It's irrelevant. That one used Divine Favor on themselves. It doesn't make a difference. Okay, here they come. Can I avoid them and still get the charge here? Probably not, actually, with the perfect angle he's adopted. It's going to be really tight. Can I see that Triceratops here? I don't think I'm in vision range of the... That's unbelievable. I think 6.825, so it's got to be this one. And it looks like it's visible. So they obviously can't engage there, so I can just ignore them and go charge that. Eventually they're then going to hit you in the side and start murdering you. Should I just turn around, actually? Should I just leave you to it and have you come around this way? Start flanking this unit. Because I think you can eventually be roll enough ones to win. Here, now I went with leaving that alive this turn, so I'm just going to back away. I don't want you to fight that head on unnecessarily. Get the Divine Favor themselves. See coming. You're definitely not using that this turn, save it. So spell-wise, I think one on this is a good idea, because then you can be more effective later, and then one on you. And all that. Because we've basically wasted a lot of the enemy's strength on that side. They've only got 6 wounds and we do 9, so they're all gone. Take 3. Okay, so we have more than when we started. Normally I can't immediately charge the skirmishes, but we'll do that in a second. Priest kills 2, that's aggravating. Triceratops stamps on another 3. Here we go. 35 attacks. 19 hits, but I need to roll 2s. Still managed to roll 4 of them for me, so we're halfway there. No damage to the character, and the pterodactyls get 2. So I can reanimate that at some point. There's 1 left with a wound. And the one with a wound holds me, so I can't do anything more interesting. Great. Here, they do 2. That should be enough to get us a win. Yes, I don't have to worry about... But they're going to hold because they get to re-roll failures. No, they actually still failed. Bad rolling. I can go recharge straight into that Triceratops and kill it. Side charge, because this is the one unit that goes up to enough power to be a threat. Other charges... No, we're happy. We can start killing these. Or maybe turn around and go fight that. This is the downside, unfortunately. I'm going to have to get shot a bit. Right, can I stall with this? Force the enemy to reveal its hand. Enemy revealing its hand consists of you getting shot a lot. Now we'll pass. I'd like to see where these move. You're just dead set on chasing them around. Okay, I can ignore you. You haven't moved yet. Let's use you. So definitely not wasting it on that. I guess if you can eventually go kill that one, you can flank charge and kill that one for me. Or we could probably wait to see if that rallies. And then I could use my fast movement to get into its back. Either way, no point in reanimating yet. None of the white guard have taken damage. Well, except for a couple of wounds there. So greys, skeletons here or skeletons there? I think I'd rather the skeletons over here because next turn I'm going to start losing attacks and I want to guarantee that I get through this. I guess I could spare 1 grey to reanimate to help them later if it doesn't go my way, and that gets me to power 5. So no, I'm going to hold on. I'm going to use this one and then I can grey to reanimate that one instead. Because I need this to be viable. It's kind of too squishy. You're just wasting time chasing a unit I'm not going to let you catch. Our 9 movement skeletons. you wasting your time. They haven't rallied yet, so I can bait them and see if they do rally by moving this around first. Eventually I'm hoping to kind of spring on those around there. They do rally, okay. Oh, because I got into combat I dropped movement, so I'm back to my usual speed. Okay. What I could do instead is I could just fight and kill that. They'll then turn around and flank me, which is unfortunate. Disposable. That's what we're here for. The priest gets another one, how dare you. Triceratops stamps one. I still get 28 attacks. The curse standard doesn't make a huge difference. So it's a draw. You're dead next turn. And yes, the irritating pterodactyl rider kills another one out of spite. Well, now I'm going to get shot. How much damage can we do in this turn when it matters? Only 4. I mean, that's sort of okay. Lose by a bunch, but he'll hold because they're fearless, discipline 9. Bit of a wet noodle fight now where we're both more defensive than offensive. Start picking these off. Everyone else is in the clear. Oh no, I need those alive. Oh, they matter. I need their damage output when they go flank something. Don't worry about that. It's also not too concerning. Remember, after this we go to a campsite, so well, there'll be the shop and then a camp, so I can be a bit picky with regards to if I need to bother healing. We'll just keep that in mind. For if there's a guy who's only a few losses, then we needn't waste the resources. You do what I thought you're gonna. Actually, it's even worse than I thought. You're actually gonna end up recharging them. Or skeletons. That hasn't gone yet. I'd like to see that to move because I intend to jump the white guard on it. So you have a couple uses of abilities. I can help them out or I can help you out. I think I would prefer... That's dead anyway, so I think I would prefer to strengthen that unit, get my wounds back and make myself power 5 so I can hurt it effectively. That should be enough to kill it this turn, or at least get really close and free you up to start fighting that one. Get my guys back and get power 5. Defense 6 is also nice because it can't even hurt us effectively. And then this unit, what are you going to do? Well, if I'm going to have you eventually clean this up, so I think I would prefer you just come up here, and you can't reach it yet, which is a shame. Either that or that. Stay where you are. Can I catch you with white guard? Probably not, actually, with my speed. Maybe later. Hoping for a couple dead Triceratopses now. Some more skeletons. Good hit roll. 2 1s. Oh, cut 13 of 14. Ridiculous. Stall me another turn. Can't handle toughness 7 stuff effectively, I'm afraid. We do only a single wound. That's tragic. Okay. No point in bolstering you there. You would assume be enough to break those. They will double 1. This is going to hurt now. Someone's getting shot. It's you. Fine. Yes, I guess I'm not flanking the fire lizard then. Well, serves me right for trying. How far can I get? I can escape that way and not really get to where I need to be. I could use it. I could speed them up because you're just going to go into the side of that unit and kill it next turn. So I'd love for you to get to the side of this one. That requires a lot of... I don't think it's possible. You'd be better off having this one flank that and just sort of chill out here and go kill that. How do I effectively make use of it? You'll continue to kite this until this dies. They may rally, which is a headache. Really, it's just a question of whether or not I use this now or speed something. I guess let's put that up for now. And then choices, just go to there. You can pick and choose if you want to fight one or the other. My skeleton, so you'll never catch. Oh, it might have actually given... Well, I can't really get by the pesky unit of... Well, with that much movement, I'm not quite going to get there. Well, as long as I escaped them, I'm actually okay. So I can get to there and escape. Is that frontal? Rear? That's frontal. It's a shame. Can I get up there to fight the lizard instead? No chance, unless I have enough movement just to completely ignore it. I was going to try position here, but no, they've positioned really well to be a massive headache. Let's go fight the skirmishers this way instead. Okay, rally. No more ceratopsids now. Let's start cleaning them up. There we go. Just needed one. You could recharge that unit. Yeah, 2 more wounds. I can't lose, so I'm not going to crumble at least. That'll die next turn. You will sustain minor damage because it's just a pathetic unit, pterodactyl riders. Yep, 2. And now they'll lose. In that case, I could probably put you into those instead. And have you just dance around these. That's kind of a waste of time. Yeah, break those and then come back there if you need to. I am going to do this because I have the... They've got pretty good discipline. How much damage do I do? I only have... Well, I have 2 attacks each, so 7, 14, 21. Half of those will hit, so 10.5 hits power. I'm only power 4. No Banner of Fury, no... So they get a 3-up save. I mean, they'll be largely okay. I don't think it's worth it. They'll probably turn around and do damage, so just kite. No hit. You don't use that against skirmishers. What a horrible waste. A better target down there. Healing. You could put it on that unit, or I could put it on these to make them... Oh, I could have charged in and intentionally used Curse Standard, or rather, Greater Reanimate to make them power 5, and that might make them effective enough to get through. Maybe I'd be better off holding it a turn. Speed something up. Yeah, what I said before. They're going to turn around. Good, that makes you easy to deal with later. Obviously, I'm not going to deal with you now. I've got speed for this reason. Can't go out that way, so I'm going to just go straight backwards. It's a bit of a risk because it's quite difficult for me to escape next turn. I think I'll be able to wheel and get out that way. Can I position further down here to make my life easier later? Just concerned about those woods are going to get in my way and slow me down. What if I just went straight? Hang on, I might be overcomplicating this. That works, but it puts me dangerously close to that horrid lizard. I prefer to go this way. Which I cannot do. That I'm going to assume that's visible, despite the fact it's like microscopically close. Alright, just let the flame lizard burn me if it wants to. Given a million turns, that Triceratops would eventually shoot me to death. You, I'm confident, are going to kill this turn. So what I can do is I can start getting these around to hit and kill that annoying. In fact, I can do it this turn. I can have you kill the skirmishers for me. Yep. Ow. Okay, now you're in a good position, I assume, to get killed by a small elite unit of White Guard. Do 1 wound, I beseech thee. Yay! Great to reanimate that to full strength. Oh, not a single save, eh? Actually managed to lose against pterodactyl riders. This will be more in our favour. Now I can turn around and help. Oh, don't block my charge. No, okay, they haven't quite... They're not that in the way. Can't quite hit that yet, but I will do later. Not going to catch me there. Should I have you rush down here to flank those? And do I need help? I need to see where he turns so I can get them out the way and flank it. Save that in case you end up fighting the Triceratops. He turns like that so you can see both of them. And he's in a really good position to... Is that the majority? Will I even be able to catch him is the problem. If I can fight him there, I might be able to fight him on 2 sides at once. Not quite. It's going to be one's in the front and one's in the side. But with the amount of damage I can dish out, I think I can kill him in 1 turn.
Use rally. I can stay with them, or I can have you divert down here. I mean, just ignoring this unit indefinitely is on the cards. I'm just going to have you kill this one. Don't take any more damage unnecessarily. You're going to charge in, at which point I'll then use this to get your guys back and make you quite potent. It's what? Power 4, 5 because of the hand weapon, 6 because of the Banner of Fury, and then 7 power because of Greater Reanimate. So we could do some really nice damage to that. Here, you're... Take 2. You draw... Oh, come on. You're going to start losing enough tax that you will win. Just 2 wounds, but it's not fearless. But it functionally is insane bravery there, rolling double 1. So if that's in the majority of its side, I think I can do... Yeah, I can do... So you can counter and you can hit it in the side. Yeah, easy to kill it this turn. Otherwise, you're to kill this. And that's basically all she wrote. We just don't have a lot of power. I can sort of get it higher with the banners and the ability, but it's still not great. This is not an army we're designed to beat. Defense 6 is also quite nice. Oh no, well, no, he only goes up to power 6, so it also helps with saves. This combat may or may not be happening, but I'll hold on to it just in case anyway. You're inching over to me here. Thanks. You take no damage this turn, which is appreciated, and they're all dead, so just the priest. But at last decides it's time to go home. You, I think, would actually lose this fight with the Fire Lizard given enough time. It's a draw. It's got 2 wounds left. You'll be close. Yeah, right, okay. You're the one who can hurt it, yet you do 5 wounds. It'd be great if we had Curse Standard for this bit. Just 1 back. And you don't quite have comparable power, but enough for a 3-up save. Yeah, we get it in 1 turn. If I throw 40 odd skeletons at it, I can kill it in 1 turn. Vesper gets 1. Unit cleans up. Can't charge that yet, so it's going to get 4 more shots on us, and there's nothing else to do. Yeah, you're going to pick off some White Guard out of spite. Thank you. And somebody get into its side arc there, so I get the kill without having to take 4 hits. Probably not. It's a bit of a weird angle. If I get you out of the way first. You come there and flank those. Maybe later. He's going to fly over the field. Pretend to face that in case I want to charge it. You're running away already. Oh, you can do it maybe. No, you don't have the movement. No one can get into the side of the skirmish unit. It's perfectly positioned. I don't even have to get the majority of my unit there. Just, I don't have to escape their blue arc. Just get the majority into that side. So I don't risk sustaining more casualties. Oh, we did get it. Well done. They're out this turn, so it's over. So would you rather take... would you rather take 4 shots at range or 4 hits in combat? Well, their short bows are power 3, whereas the combat attacks are power 2, and we're defense 5. So I get a 2-up save if I fight them in melee, and I get a 3-up save if they shoot me. So I'd rather fight them in melee. Simulate how this would go. In the end, you would be caught. Skip the rest. That's quite a bit of damage on my guys. All 4 hits, that's great, but 2-up save. I still managed to lose 1. Okay, it's kind of game out here. How much healing I need to get to a true max size after the campsite. A lot, looks like is the answer. Auto replenishment now. So the camp will get a round of free healing, which is those exact numbers, and then an XP or healing. So I get these guys could level, but it doesn't at the camp. But it doesn't matter because I'm not going to be if it's replenishment. There's no further replenishment to be had because it's the end. If it's extra unit size, I can't make use of it. So the only thing you would want is like combat upgrade, skill or gold. So now the levels are worthless. So I think I will take a double heal. But even with a double heal, that won't quite be full size yet, so I need to spam heal on that one. Yeah, the best case that you get 5/5, you go up to 20. This one won't level anyway, so just take a load of healing. Heal, heal, heal. You won't level anyway, so you're going to take 2 rounds of healing at the camp and get a minimum of 18, which takes you to full size regardless, so just take the gold. You aren't going to bother leveling because being level 8 achieves nothing. So you'll get a minimum of 8, which is not enough to get you to max size, so I will take this. And I definitely will get there. You, again, there's no point. I'm 1 experience off of a lot of guys getting a decent level. I needed 1 more fight that I can't have. Shame. So you're going to heal to full off 2 heals anyway, so just take the gold. And you are going to heal to full off of 2 heals anyway, so just take the gold. 700, even with a lot of replenishment, 713 isn't bad. So you could probably do some good work here at the final shop. No second Necromancer, no infantry, nothing I actually want to take. That's agonizing. That's a terrible armory for me to go to. I have to make a decision. Do I think I can beat the final boss with just the infantry I have and forego all of these? Is that cheating? Will that count as just 1 big skeleton? No, I don't. We made it this far. I'm willing to... This is not a good idea, and I think it might be outright impossible. But I'm willing to give the final boss a go with only the infantry. Man, this is going to be harder than it should have been. I mean, to be fair, even if I picked up an infantry unit, well, I would have got a bunch of levels, so I could have increased its unit size immediately and made it a good unit. Yeah, shame we never saw the other Necromancer, and a real shame about the choice selection. So, spam every single banner going. Basically just war banners and banners of valor, which are pretty worthless, because why would you need to reroll discipline checks for undead units? You can buy all of these if you wanted. Yeah. Get these first because they're actually relevant, and the other banners are moot. Can I get all of them? 50, 50, 25. Yeah, I can. There you go. We have every single possible banner you can get on the units. Not that that's particularly interesting. Everyone heals, and we'll go up to full size everywhere we can. Character has to heal. You're going to take the size. You're irrelevant, even if you get the level. I then can't make use of any of it because we could go up to 35. Can't. Replenishment irrelevant. Gold irrelevant. So just take that. Looks cool. Even if I leveled you, there wouldn't be anything useful. So just take the size. Same print. No, actually, you're just going to take size anyway. You're just going to take size, and you're going to take the size because again, what do I get that could be of value? Good. I think I'm 1 skeleton warrior off of the true cap of my army. Oh, poor blimey. Let's make sure everyone's stretched. Okay, so a slightly small unit of White Guard at Omega 20. The biggest, I got 34 there. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to fulfill my prophecy here of making the max unit size. When the fight starts, I'm going to use Great Arrays on this unit twice. Just spam it. Again, not the strategically sound option, but it lets us get a unit that is the true cap of the game. Not really well. I guess you could somehow squeeze an extra point of experience, get an extra 5 unit size, and it will really come down to what do you roll with Great Arrays, because it's 2d3 plus 3. So I mean, theoretically the highest is 9, so you can get 2 9s, which is 18. So the maximum for us would be 52, and if you had the extra 5 from somehow cheating an extra level out of it, then you'd go up to 57. 57 might therefore be the cap limit on a unit in SOVL. We won't quite get there, but we're going to get up into the 40s certainly. Oh, that's incredible. How many skeletons? I won't count now. Someone want to stop and count for me how many skeletons we have in total. That's definitely the overall highest number of infantry or any models I've had in an army. But this is going to be tough now. I've made it hard for ourselves as we go into World's Hope. First, now what I don't want to do is this unit getting shot, because then I'll immediately start losing them and I won't be at my true size. So stick these skeletons in the flanks and then do that. Probably that way around, because there's usually a bunch of strong stuff packed in the corner there. I think we've all got banners of mist. Yes, 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 yes. Should I just presume everyone has every banner going? I'm pretty sure at this point. We'll just have a quick scroll. Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's an all banner army where you're compelled to buy every possible upgrade on every possible unit. There's probably one or two missing because some of the units I had was capped out, but maybe I did pick up everything. I'm going to have a quick scan of the options there. I've shown them all. If you want to find the one I'm missing, by all means point it out. How on earth am I going to do this? Like this perhaps? And just come up the side there. Don't want this to be shot, so I'm just going to move it back a touch to make sure you're not the primary target of anything. So their shooting is there, so just make sure you're not getting hit. I'm okay. In fact, to guarantee that I could put the white guard forward, so you take the hits first. There you go, you're definitely not the target now. These will come charging towards it. Sadly, I'm not going to be able to use all of my bonuses to charging because they're going to massively outrange me. But I can't do anything about that. I have some pretty good shooting at the back, and I'm not going to be able to get to it for a while. Two dragons tucked in the corner. They're going to come forward. The weapon masters are a real hassle for us because they're a hard counter. The rest of it we can deal with in direct combat pretty easily. So it's just if I had to flank one thing, I would want it to be that unit. And the knights. Sometimes these good, I can start seeing where they are and get around them. You are a unit I would like to charge with because of your range. I guess I could put Unholy Vigor on them and get them up there. I need to start by... Oh, this is... Strategically, it's really bad for me to have to use my spells on this rather than... Because if I do this now... Am I shy? I think I got there. I think I actually reached. Good, you can just do that. Yeah, go kill it. That's not too concerning. In fact, you're actually pretty close to just getting it. Not this turn, but you might be able to get in there. And they've blocked off the Dryads, which is a really bad move on their part. You're going to come forward. You're going to come forward. These are going to start coming forward. I can't make effective use of my army on this side because these are in the way. So I'm going to get you further out this way. Yes, it makes it look like I'm going to be flanked here, but I think I'll be okay. Because it gives me a little more wiggle room getting you out the way. So I hope that somebody will eventually get into the side of this thing if I can bait it out in some direction. This will probably come this way around. Because there's nothing they can do here. They're just going to get stuck fighting the same skeleton warrior unit forever. Raptor Riders, they're going to go into you. If I want to use both rounds of... No, I can use one now, then they'll charge, and then I can use it next turn, and I will be at full size. So it works as intended. So I'm going to let them hit me. Just stand here, get charged by Raptor Riders and slaughter them. I can't be shot by that, so I'm safe. No, you're going to stay on this side. Well, depends who charges first there. Now we can use you to greater raise this unit. First roll, double one. That's the worst possible start, but up to 39 already. And where do you want to go? They're going to get charged, and then I guess they're just going to be... All three of these monsters are going to be stuck fighting this brick of 30 skeletons forever. Just come up here. And then you're going to shift around this way to hopefully grab something in the flank later. Skeletons, even with the Banner of Mist, this unit is a hassle. Hurts a lot. We need to get onto these somehow. Rangers are particularly annoying because I think they re-roll their attacks. Yeah, Elven accuracy. You can do the charge there immediately. Yes, please. You're going to get charged all over the place. That's fine. That's intentional. Okay, so you're going to use this. Do you want to use it this turn? Raptor Riders, or would you rather save it for... I'd rather save it for these... No, I can use the White Guard to kill the monsters. They're more effective, so let's just use the damage up while I have it. Get more irritating shooting going to come in. Oh, not on this turn. Now, I got the charge here, so I think if I use my Curse Standard, my power 3, 4, 5... Only 5, and then the defense 5, so 4 up, so it's... only 14 attacks because I don't benefit from the extra ranks, so worst skill, so I get 7 hits and then has a 4 up save, so I do about 3.5 wounds. It would survive with a bit, so I think I'll do this now. Just use your damage up while you have it. Can you wiggle into such a position that you can flank this? Probably not. Let's just pass a bit and see what they do. This, do I want to use this now? I'm not charging, so I'm only going to be power 4, so yes, I think so. Otherwise I'm not going to have a lot of damage here. Use, oh, they reroll saves here as well. That's annoying. We get to there. I can probably get around one of them, but it depends on what that Triceratops, these monsters do. Yeah, they're going to be in a perfect position to prevent me doing any cheeky flank stuff. Seen that coming. Otherwise, I would just do that. Let's let them shoot me first. Oh, we'll move. I think he moved. More stuff just stuck at the back, doing nothing. I think I'll be better off just backing off for these for a turn to draw them out. You're going to have to take something head on. Up to power 5, you can go fight this, and then while you engage that and get that stuck there forever, eventually you can come and hit that. These will, I assume, win. If not this turn, then eventually. They'll go down to power 3 later, and I can just disregard them, and then you can come fight these. So yeah, I'm going to have you clog up this entire lane for many, many turns by coming over here. I say that. I'm going to take a look. Yeah, I need those wounds to hold up the everything in the way. Okay, they've moved basically all the stuff that can bother me, so I'm just going to go with the plan. Just back off for now. Maybe fight one of them. Hopefully it's that one. What's left to move? Is that dragon gone yet? Can't tell. I think it's the dragon, but regardless, I'm going to use this. I'm going to use our second greater raise. The 39, what do we go up to? 45 skeletons. 14, 21, 28, 35, 42, 43, 44, 45 in a single brick. There we go. There's my limit, my final unit size. And then here, I'm not fighting Weapon Masters head on. They're designed to kill me, so just get away from them for a bit. Okay. So with its annoying reroll saves, I'll probably lose this turn. I don't even hit average. 4 ups. It would take 4, but it's actually 1. Oh dear. Cool. You just have to get through 30 more warriors there, dragon. Over here, I've got a 4-up save, which isn't bad. You only take 2. Yeah, I think I just outclassed this unit considerably. I say that it's a draw because of their thick armor and my no power. I'd be power 6 on the charge. Here, you're not going to do... Yeah, you killed enough to get me down to 7 by 6. I win. Wasn't hard. They do hold though, so we're stuck. As you might have guessed, there's going to be quite a few of these attrition-based combats. It's all I can really offer. That. Counters, and we're all going to be stuck in place. I need you to get through this quite quickly because I need you to come here and help the middle area. What are they going to shoot? Probably down there. And their range is such that I can't escape them, and I need to wait for that to move before I run away anyway. So I can't just ignore them. Well, if they move that first before that unit, then I can escape, but otherwise I'm going to have to wait. We're being chased by a very scary unit of Weapon Masters. I can now start using, you know, actual spells in other areas. Probably Unholy Vigor here to eventually flank and kill that unit. If I wait for that to move first, I might be able to get at least one of them with a flank. Another Radiant Shield, yeah, whatever. Okay, they moved it. That's really good for me. So I might, if I use, where is that going to move? It's going to move to here, but not get far enough to stop me from. If I really, I might be able to crisscross charge this, but I can only Radiant one unit is the problem. So I'm going to start using guys now. Look what's going to happen. So without the movement speed, I can't escape him, and you. Well, I don't need to escape because I can lock them in place, but I'm not going to be able to get to the other one is the issue. You're at least safe there, but the problem is if I don't engage you with something, then we're going to wind up and they're going to get flanked, and I don't really want that. Well, you would win. They'd flank you, they do a bunch of damage in the first turn, and then probably just lose to attrition. These are both units I'd love to catch here. So what's more important, flanking this by moving 5 there, using my Unholy Vigor to get to there, or putting Unholy Vigor on myself. Coming over here. Ooh, even with an extra 3 movement, would I escape? Probably not, if I'm going to be honest. So you might be better off using Unholy Vigor on this unit and flanking that one. And then you're just going to have to, when that breaks and runs, you can then go for that one instead. That's probably the way to go. So you're just going to have to go with the whole distraction path again. Start getting ready to deal with it next turn. Don't know what move there. And then you, if you're cheeky, you could move now and escape the Archer's barrage by moving into the safety of That does work. I can escape the shot, but then that means sadly, I'm not going to be able to flank them properly. I'd have to stand here. Can I even do this? Go further this way then, twist instead. Can't see them there. 0.5. Further back. 6. 6. I'm not visible, and I can catch them. Good. Going the wrong way. Yes, but unfortunately, because I had to tow out there to pull off the charge, I had to take a few scratches. I'm out of units, guys. Yeah, the long slog over there. Take a bunch of wounds, please. It would take more if it wasn't for the blasted radiant shield. Okay, you're now going to start losing and dying. There's no more silly shields over and over again. Yeah, take 2 wounds. You do 1, so you're actually lost. Yeah, unfortunately, because the damage output is so woeful. I need one of you to win, so that someone can go help someone else. Surely you can... stop drawing. Once they actually start to sustain losses, I can get in there and really start messing them up. I win this one and do some pretty good damage. And it runs. Interesting. That rewards you for getting immediately charged again anyway. Yeah, I will take the opportunity. Oh, if I go first. If I go first, I can do that and you can't stop me because it's a closer line. I'm going to do... Careful. It counts as a regular charge, which is okay. The problem is, if I do this, what he's going to do is he's going to charge me there, intercept me. I'll then intercept him there, which works. But then the only thing left for the enemy to declare a charge with is that unit. So they'll then hit me and so I can't move. If I do this one first, again, sadly, it doesn't help me because the only thing the enemy would have left to declare a charge with is that unit again. So there's no way I can order this such that gets my unit in place here. It comes out, regardless if I do that first or that first, it comes out the same. Well, I'll show you. That happens, that happens, that happens. And then for some reason he didn't take the charge. Did he not charge me? Oh, I know why. Because it's a majority flank. So yeah, it's the majority in this one, and he can't legally fit his base there, so he can't do it. Haha! Lucky us. Good, that's all of that taken care of. I was umming and erring for no reason. The stupid archers now have nothing to target because my entire army is engaged. Apart from them, but you can't reach them. You're being chased by a very, very scary unit, but you're going to win this and then turn and kill them for me. I don't have to worry about those. Stuck in place. You're now going to get flanked, so they're at last going to defeat you. Guess I could greater raise that unit to lend me a hand. Sorry, the other one. Reanimate. I'm going to get recharged, but they'll be dead and gone, so they'll only hit you and you're free to act. So if they break that one, and you're presumably dead, you'll be charged and fighting this, it's fine. You'll eventually win here, then go on to fight this, and probably clean up the whole flank. So the issue is over here. You, I'm confident, will defeat the dragon, but getting through the Tyrannosaur and another dragon and the Dryads is beyond you. So we need to start diverting resources over here. One of you can engage that, which will leave you free here to come fight some of this stuff. So what are you going to do? Maybe assume this unit is dead and move up here to support? Because it's eventually going to run out of health, so can't actually escape that direction. Do it like this. Man, I'm slow. I should probably Unholy Vigor myself, actually, with this speed. So it's either that or greater reanimating someone. I could make you guys power 7, which is irrelevant because power 6 is already enough to beat them. No one else really needs it. You've taken some casualties, but not enough that I'm concerned. I'm going to save it for the White Guard when it gets a bit touchy later. I could use it on them later, because this will die, and then I might be able to countercharge what hits me, use my greater reanimate for guys, and power and defense high. And that'll, yeah, I'm going to save it. So let's use this turn. Help me position, really. I might not want to go too far this way because it might accidentally draw them into flank charging my own ally. So just go the minimum distance. That rallies because it's basically guaranteed to do so. We were lucky that it broke in the first place. Can we kill a dragon this turn? Not with bad rolling and then rolling above average. Nope. So you're rewarded. We're now getting flanked and killed. Again, I think you hold on for one more turn, but then you're finished. Here, you kill 2 more White Guard. Exchange for 4, so you would have won, and then we win by even more. Now if you can break and disappear, that'd be great. Don't roll double one. Here. The inevitable victory continues. We actually lost, okay. Yeah, now you've finally run out of attacks. Next turn. I need you to win this. I use Curse Standard for that reason. 12 damage is more than good enough. Win. Oh, only won by 13. Good, that's their center collapsed. There are new charges to perform. You're going to die. You're going to get flanked. All as intended. Die. Air quotes. So that's now free to shoot again, and it will. I can't stop it. I guess I could use Shroud on something, but I'd have to use that unit first, and I need to see where that goes in order for that to be a good idea. So no. Just take the damage output they've got. You haven't taken a shot and instead have just basically executed your unit into that. The problem is I was trapped by this. Do you remember there's the Ratkin playthrough we had last time? These skill 4, 2 attacks. I mean, they're only power 3, but with the sheer volume of dice, they're actually really, really annoying to fight. If you charge into them, say, oh, it's just a squishy, these archers are squishy, let's just run into them. They'll actually beat you in direct combat. It's rather embarrassing. Okay, well, you've made that decision easy for me. Eliminate the most threatening unit I have while I can. Spells, who needs it the most? Probably you this turn, because you're going to get in a bit of trouble. What am I saving it for? There you go. Power 4, defense 4. Doesn't make much of a difference for incoming damage. In fact, doesn't matter at all. I just got the guys back because, yeah, defense 5, power 4 would be relevant, but it goes up to 5 when they charge, and you're, yeah, okay, the stats don't matter, it's just for the punishment. This is going to die, and eventually you're going to go kill that for me. So just ignore this. Ooh, the Tyrannosaur's going that way. Does that rally? Oh, my white guard. No, I need a lot of those. That's annoying. I can't do anything about these. Okay. Could I have you charged through there? I don't need any more resources on this side. Well, I say that. You will win this and then win that. I don't know if you can fight kill all of those, because I guess you could hold it there. It's only got 5 attacks, so you can have it there for a long time. At which point you can defeat this and then charge that. So, yeah, I'm going to trust this flank to you, my mega brick of spearmen, and have you move over towards the more problematic end. What did you use? Regrowth on that unit? It was full HP anyway. You haven't rolled to rally yet, so I can't wait and see. Depends what I want to do with this unit. I guess I could ignore that. Well, if it doesn't rally, that'd be convenient, because I can stand here, rear charge it, and then maybe get onto those. But there's nothing to stop the Tyrannosaur from coming to flank me later, which is a bit of a shame. I don't particularly want to fight these units head on anyway. You get to there. I'm safe from being charged. It's definitely rear arc. Worth a go. You can get onto, sneak onto the back line. They do rally. Excellent. I can pounce on them. A couple more skeletons. We still hit below average. They roll somewhat more. So we will kill the dragon next turn. He's only got 1 wound left as I understand it. Yeah, I've got the attacks to finish it off. Over here, they kill a few more skeletons and are dead. Now free to menace other things. Ow. So if you're lucky, they'll actually side charge there, then I could rear charge them with the spearmen. Okay, definitely eliminate the weapon masters while I have the chance. And then rear end those. Everyone else is in the clear. Oh, stop targeting my most valuable unit. I could use Shroud for the cover save spell I bought, but the problem is I've already got a Banner of Mist, so I count as being in cover. And I know it doesn't double stack, so it's completely pointless. So I think I'm better off just with the sheer amount of damage they've taken. I can use this turn, because when they shoot me I have a 2-up save, and I get the guys back, which is nice. I get all of them, and I'm defense 6 when I inevitably get shot again. And do you want to use this? Yes, because I want as many of these to die as possible while I can kill them. Okay, well there's a Tyrannosaur with your name on it. But if they break, you can actually flank that anyway. Let's do the easier one first. Let's place 30 spears into the back of a Triceratops. Yeah, they hit me, but I have a 2-up save now. I still roll 3 ones, of course I do. other things I can do. So I'm really just, yeah, you're regrowthing the unit that hasn't taken any damage. You're being a bit silly. Really, it's just you, and I can't really see what the point would be. I'm going to presume that you can break this, given it can't fight back, and you've got a million pretty good attacks. They're equal skill 5, which sucks, but power 6, defense 4? Yeah, well, I mean, we should break them. So here, can I escape? I guess I can come up this way, and then if I don't break them... If I do break them, it's a double charge. I can double flank it and kill it in one turn. If I don't, fine, I can just take it head on. Just make sure I'm definitely in the flank there. Over this way. So, that's obviously the majority of that side. And here, can I do 1 wound to a dragon? Good hits. Yes, I can. There you go. We are 1 dragon of the way through. I will hold them for another turn, which has rewarded these 3 skeletons with being recharged by the forest dragon now, but never mind. I don't expect you to do anything here. We're just going to hold them in place while you kill that one, and then it will be a stand-up battle between 30 spearmen and a full winged treant. Okay, the cat Vesper does nothing, but she's not there for hitting things. We kill 7. That should be enough, unless they roll double 1. Yeah, we're okay. Good. Yeah, I wholly expect them to be dead. Now you can go on and fight those next turn. Not this turn, but later. That's easy. Can't reach that, but in a moment you're dead. I can only reach those, which was the plan anyway. And then he's going to be dead, and then I can, if that rallies, I can then recharge them with this unit and get rid of them. And then you can focus on that one. Yes, please. Oh, we enter a duel, which is a shame, but he's only got... Why has he got 4 attacks? Because he has 2 hand weapons. He could assassinate my... If he hits every single time and wounds every single time, he instantly kills Vespera. Which is okay, because I'm kind of running out of spells at this point. Not the end of the world. And what you do... I could send you in at the same time, or I could just ignore you and have you rush up here to kill this immediately and just trust you can handle it. How much damage would you do realistically? So the character can only fight the character. And we'll lose, we'll take how many wounds, but I only get 13 attacks with White Guard, no cursed hand anymore. I'll be power 4, 5, 6 against defense 5, so only a 5-up save. I have better skill. Okay, so 13 hits hitting on 3+, so it'll be 8.66 hits or something along those lines. And then it gets a 5-up save. If it was 9, it would be 6, so like 5, just shy of 6 wounds on average. So you're typically just shy of killing it, which is a shame because I really need it dead, because next turn I need to guarantee I can recharge that, because they're going to rally and I still can't afford to fight 14 Necromasters head on. So I am going to commit you to this so I can guarantee killing it in 1 turn, and then I can start spreading you out to other targets. You're in for a whale of a time being shot by archers now. Well, pretty good armor. Those are my only 2 units. Spells, Shroud, Unholy Vigoring them for speed, or Potion of Power so I can hit him. This is going to die regardless, so it's a waste, so just speed him up, I guess. Used Warcry, which isn't really going to matter anywhere, doesn't change the outcome of any battles. You're going to turn and not shoot. The irritant is that even with the turn that I can't get to flank you. So I'll probably just ignore you and have you come over here and kill this one instead. If I do that, yes, you can start helping me out with that, which is nice. They're going to be gone, so having a unit on this side to contest is good. You're going to be busy killing them after this. That leaves you free. You're stuck here, so who's in a good position in effect to go deal with that? Annoyingly, it's still you, despite the fact I can't charge them properly. If I just rush through, I can't get to the side. How much do I value the flank charge? No, let's just take the flanks while I have them. I'm willing to leave that unit active for a bit longer while you kill this for me. Use Wild Form on yourself. They, of course, rally because they have amazing... Even with their terrible roll, they got what they needed. Our valiant skeletons will at last capitulate. Yeah, there they all go. They did a good job. Over here, we'll lose. It's just a question of how long it takes me to get through the Triceratops. probably survive this turn. Oh no, I had 3 upside because I'm... Oh, I got to buy the Banner of Fury on this one, so I'm power 5 now. Excellent. So there you go. Those 2s wouldn't have counted otherwise. So they're actually pretty competent when you charge. Okay, we're okay for now. And here. Take 5 wounds with that unit. So it would have survived with 1 wound. Yeah, I'm glad I charged the other one in. I need it gone. Good decision. So you free to eliminate these now. Excellent. Feel free to kill that. You hit that on the side. You could massively overcommit to this, but no, I'd rather you go do something more useful. They're eventually going to fight you. Spells. Yeah, why not? Shroud is moot. I've already got banners of mist. Someone's getting shot. Enjoy it. I think. And I guess you're going to be the one who commits to coming over here and taking another round of fire. All of that just to end up with a front charge there anyway. That's annoying. After this unit breaks, you're going to get rear charged. Almost all the skeletons are dead, but there's one left to hold them in place. Well, I say that I crumble, so unless I roll a 1... Nah, he's gone, so he's going to turn around and start hitting my spears. But I think I'll win in the end. Annoying if they hold here, because you're about to get charged on the back by the dragon. Yeah, we got those at least. Well, I guess if you break this, you could actually engage that head on. So they can't come pester my other unit. Now, we win by 10, so that's a free win. I actually prefer you fight the dragon, because you can kill that more effectively then. They've all got 2 wounds, so that's 28 wounds worth of Dryad. Yeah, just kill that first and foremost. It allows you to stay with them and continue to escort them to the graveyard. Take it from us, it's really comfy. You'll like it. And now the AI is doing that stupid thing where it just gets... What it should do is flanking here, but it just gets stuck behind itself. You're going to take your medicine now. Not enough of you shooting my army over and over again. Wild Foreman himself. They're definitely going to rally again, so stay with them. That one rallies. They rally. Yeah, you're going to have to kill every single one of those, but this is the perfect way. We got perfect setup for the annoying weapon masters. Perfectly average hit roll, doing perfectly average damage. There you go. That's exactly. You should get 14 of 28, and you should get 2 of those fails. We go to a draw. So yeah, we just do that. We get 2 wounds mathematically every turn. He dies in 2 turns. We take 1 white guard casualty. That's only from the character. It'll be more in a second. But we do 5 wounds. So you're definitely going to lose this as well. After that, though, I suspect that you're not going to be able to get through the Dryads. They're going to be a hassle. They're actually the biggest threat left on the board. Shroud. Yeah, go on. There you go. Counters cover against ranged attacks. Oh, they're starting to move around. That's clever. Slightly above average. Ooh. But it's slightly below average. Boo. That doesn't work out at all. I'd rather it be the other way around. Still confident we will in the end. Here, let's do 1 last wound. Splat. Yeah. I charge. Oh, if I can go straight onto them, that's great. I don't think I can quite shoot it. Am I going to lose this because I've taken so much damage? No. It will get worse for me in subsequent rounds because then I'll drop power. Killing weapon masters until there are no more weapon masters. Yeah, 1 more turn of this and I'm free and clear of them. Bit of an overcommitment, really. I have to commit this whole army to... This is where like a round of shooting would be good. You could put like 1 archer unit just to finish them off, but I don't quite have that option. Stick with them. You're going to get shot. No, yeah, shot. Maybe it does reduce it again. Let's see. I know it doesn't for a fact, but I'm willing to try. That's still 4+. They're going to turn. I might be able to squeeze through here and flank those. So let's wait. No, they choose to ignore me. Well, between those units, I would actually rather you go kill the archers. Let's ignore the dryads. Do what we can to get into the flank of the archers. Fortunately, because they're a ranged unit, they never charge, so I don't care about them seeing me. You rally again? Yeah, we know. You're very brave. How very impressive. Oh, below average, but now we get above average. What? No, it's still just 1. Still lose. I'm starting to... Oh, no, I was about to say I'm starting to lose attacks. No, I'm still good. Pretty convincing there. The White Guard will win this. How dare... No, absolutely no chance. Bold of you to assume I would allow you to charge anything ever. They rally and are being rewarded by being white guarded. Still below average. Roll some 1s. Hey, got them. They dropped below my max damage output, but there you go, we cleaned up, what was it? Triceratops, Treant, and 10 Raptor Riders with the big skeleton unit. Enemy just couldn't get through the sheer amount of skeletons we had. And the White Guard have at last fallen. You would assume, yep. That's pretty much it. You're going to stick with them. You're going to kill these. Just leaves us a big block of Dryads I haven't even touched yet. They took a wound at some. Maybe I think one of the skeletons I had fought sideways and hit and killed one. How am I going to handle this? Well, one of you can go around that way. Eventually. Guess I can hold them in place with the spearmen. Pretty good at that. And they're fast. Still one of those left. Well, I'm going to charge you again. Oh, they're routing this turn, so I can't even kill him. Can kill you. Dryads don't interest us. They can't join the ranks of the dead. They're made of wood. In case he holds, you would kill him there. And I'll kind of show you what I would do. There he rallies, who cares? You would come this way, position, and then hold them. Just distract them for long enough for these to come around the long way, and eventually somebody will get into the back of the Dryads. What you would really want to do is set up a back flank charge, because they're so durable and high discipline that they're never going to run. You have to cut through all 28 wounds of them. 27. There you go, we did it. That was easier than I thought it would be. Because when I went undermanned. Hey, Thriller from Michael Jackson. But so maybe I'll use that as an end title. Who knows? You'll see. You'll learn before I do. Yeah, when I didn't take the extra unit, I thought, oh, I'm kind of setting myself up to fail here. No, when you get to an army of this scale, it just doesn't matter. 390 models lost has got to be a massive record by a huge margin. That's horrendous casualties. Kills-wise, it's going to be a load. And in fact, when you add up all the kills, it's going to be impressive as well, because there's just, I can't break things, and I can't really get... Things don't typically run off the field. I'm quite slow, so that they usually hold on. So 326 on a melee unit. Again, probably a record as well. We don't melee, don't... Maybe the Minotaurs we had once probably beat that, but really impressive for one attack infantry. Yeah, we got through it. We stuck to the theme, true to our hearts, or our empty rib cage. We did infantry only, mass Necromancer. Well done, Vesper, very impressive. And we get our little reward, which is Nations Necromancer. We get to see the other one who never popped up. You lazy blighter. You could have helped us out massively, but never mind. Thank you very much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed. If you have any ideas for kind of skewed or interesting SOVL runs, please do let me know. I'm happy to take feedback on board. Or if you just want to see max campaign runs with any character or any build, you can basically play anything you want. So do please let me know. If you just want to chat with others down in the comment section, that's great too. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.